Ever find yourself wondering what it takes to make a big name for yourself in any field without all the advantages of famous connections or endless resources? Well, let me introduce you to someone who's been doing just that. Dricus du Plessis. This guy's a true rising talent, and his journey to success is one hell of an inspiring story. It's all about hard work, determination, and pure talent that's taken him to the top. So buckle up and get ready to dive into the exciting world of Dricus du Plessis and learn what it really means to shine bright and make a name for yourself. Dricus du Plessis is an Afrikaner born and raised in Hatfield, Pretoria. He's been a fighter since he was a kid, starting with judo training at the tender age of 5. But you know what? The boy had big dreams, and at 14, he decided to take on kickboxing. And man, did he excel at it. He became a WACO world champion in K1 style kickboxing. But you know what? There was something even bigger waiting for him. Dricus realized that if he wanted to make some serious dough, he had to make a bold move. So he shifted gears and set his sights on mixed martial arts. The guy wasn't afraid to go after what he wanted. In 2013, he made his pro MMA debut, and let me tell you, he crushed it. He went on a streak, racking up an impressive 4-0 record. But hey, every fighter faces some challenges, right? Then came the moment that tested his mettle. Dricus stepped into the octagon with none other than Gareth McClellan, a future UFC veteran and the reigning EFC middleweight champion. The fight was fierce, but despite his best efforts, Dricus faced defeat in the third round, tapping out to a guillotine choke submission. But let me tell you, that setback didn't break him. No way. It only fueled his hunger for success. Dricus knew he had more to prove, and he wasn't about to back down. This was just the beginning of his journey, and the best was yet to come. One of those jaw-dropping moments that caught the attention of UFC fans was when Dricus du Plessis stepped into the octagon against Marcus Perez at UFC Fight Island 5. You see, what sets this fight apart is that Dricus wasn't given the luxury of ample preparation time. Nope, this time he had to take the challenge on short notice, a real test of a fighter's mettle. Now picture this, Dricus had already made a name for himself outside the UFC, signed to another organization and all. But that didn't faze him one bit. When the UFC came calling, he saw it as an opportunity to show the world what he's made of. The bell rang and the action began. In the very first round, Dricus unleashed a powerful shot that found its mark on Perez. It was an electrifying moment. The crowd, whether in the arena or watching from home, couldn't believe their eyes. It was a knockout victory for Dricus du Plessis, and man, did he make a statement. The best part? Dricus didn't just walk away with the win. He also secured his first ever Performance of the Night award. Talk about making an impact right from the start. It's fighters like Dricus who inspire us all, taking challenges head-on, seizing opportunities, and leaving a lasting impression. Dricus du Plessis, with just 2 fights under his belt, already had UFC fans buzzing with excitement. And boy did he make a statement in his second fight against Trevin Giles at UFC 264. Picture this, there was no telling where the fight would go. But before you know it, Dricus unleashed a flurry of strikes that headed straight for Giles' head. Boom! The crowd erupted with applause as Dricus showcased his skills, quickly climbing up the rankings. Next up, he faced an established middleweight fighter, Brad Tavares, at UFC 276. And let me tell you, he didn't hold back. With hands like cannons, Dricus kept moving forward, loading up heavy shots on Tavares. It was a thrilling match as he proved he wasn't just a knockout artist, he had the gas tank to go the distance. Dricus secured a win, this time by unanimous decision, showing fight fans that he's the real deal. But Dricus wasn't stopping there. In the electrifying showdown at UFC 282, Dricus du Plessis faced off against none other than Darren Till, a former championship challenger and a seasoned fighter in the middleweight division. Right from the start, Dricus showed no sign of nerves. He entered the octagon with confidence, and once the fight commenced, he wasted no time making his presence felt. His footwork was incredible as he circled around Till, looking for openings to strike. With precision and power, Dricus landed a series of solid hits that caught the attention of both the audience and his opponent. As the fight progressed, Dricus displayed his versatility as a fighter. He didn't just rely on his striking, he showcased his ground game expertise. When the opportunity presented itself, he went for a slick takedown, catching Till off guard. Once on the ground, Dricus demonstrated his grappling prowess, smoothly transitioning into a dominant position. In the crucial third round, Dricus saw his chance to seal the deal. He saw an opening for submission, and without hesitation, he locked in a tight chokehold. The crowd held its breath as Till struggled to break free, but Dricus' technique was flawless. It didn't take long before Till realized he had no choice but to tap out, acknowledging Dricus du Plessis as the victor of the fight. With this impressive victory over a notable opponent, Dricus extended his winning streak to 4 consecutive wins in the UFC. The win not only solidified his position in the middleweight division, but also garnered respect from fans and fellow fighters alike. It was clear that Dricus was destined for greatness, and everyone was eager to see what challenges he would take on next in his remarkable MMA journey. By this point, it was crystal clear. Dricus du Plessis needed stiffer competition, and he was rising through the ranks with such remarkable performances that UFC fans couldn't get enough of him. The name Dricus du Plessis was on everyone's lips, and he was proving time and again that he's here to stay and take on the best in the division. The future is looking bright for this South African fighter, and fight fans couldn't wait to see what he'd do next. Oh, you wouldn't believe the wild ride Dricus du Plessis had in his most recent matchup against the number 8 middleweight contender Derek Brunson. It was a classic Dricus fashion showdown, full of heart-pounding action that left us all at the edge of our seats. Right from the get-go, Dricus showed his trademark patience and precision, setting up his strikes with finesse. He rocked Brunson with some heavy hits, and man, you could see the determination in his eyes. But let me tell you, Brunson wasn't going down without a fight. He came back swinging, and there were moments when we thought Dricus might be in a bit of trouble. But this young star isn't one to back down easily. He's got that fighter spirit. Even when some folks thought he looked a bit tired, Dricus proved them wrong with his relentless energy. It was like a battle of wills in there. Then came a moment that had us all cheering. Dricus unleashed a masterful display of groundwork. He caught Brunson with a well-placed left hand from the ground, and it caused Brunson to stop the fight. Can you believe it? The crowd went wild, and even Israel Adesanya, one of the top fighters in the game, expressed his eagerness to face this rising star. Dricus du Plessis is no ordinary fighter. He's been taking on challenges left and right, and his performance has been nothing short of extraordinary. With each fight, he's showing the world that he's a force to be reckoned with in the MMA industry. And the best part is, he's not stopping there. Having already faced tough opponents like Darren Till and Derek Brunson, Dricus is now gearing up for the ultimate showdown against former champion Robert Whittaker. It's a match that has fight fans buzzing with excitement, and we can't wait to witness the clash of these titans. As we eagerly await the epic showdown, one thing is for sure. Dricus du Plessis is thriving and leaving his mark in the world of ultimate MMA. His determination, skill, and fearlessness in the face of tough competition are what sets him apart. It's fighters like him who inspire all of us to push beyond our limits and chase our dreams. So keep your eyes peeled for this rising star as he continues to make his name in the industry. Who knows what incredible challenges and victories await him next? Stay tuned for more thrilling updates.